Good morning, my friends. Welcome back to the car. It is Thursday, June the 19th. Juneteenth. We're getting started because we have a doctor's appointment today. So we have the day off. So we're going to see if we can get some more Spark offers. I did go out last night and get a few who didn't record, didn't do anything. Electronics are not all charged, all that kind of thing. So we are down to, we have 24 more to go, so we're a little more than halfway, and we're gonna go see what we can do. So hopefully we'll get a few more today. So we're out here till about 11:30, 12, and then we'll head to Pampa to go to our doctor's appointment. Hopefully they can get all their crap together today. And the other thing is I was told by the surgeon that they need
elaborate disguises when stepping out in public.
That they need a medical release for surgery, and she said, I'll send it to you. Well, I haven't seen it, so where it went, I don't know. So I'm probably gonna have to call back because I was hoping to take it with me today, and that's not gonna happen. So that just means I'm gonna have to make another trip to Pampa for a medical release to go have this surgery. So let's get started and see if Mr. Sparky will send us some offers. Alright guys, so we got our first DoorDash because Sparky was sending the worst orders. Like one of them had 24 gallons of milk. It said it was a business, but it looks like a house address, and they didn't tip. It was $7, and it's gonna kill my back. So F that. Then they sent some other crap that was just as bad. Like they put 100 item order with 2 other orders with like $3 tip. Y'all, these people. So we're going to Wendy's, and it is $4.25 for less than 2 miles. It was like 1.9 or something. So, I mean, I don't know what else to do. But we got to come out here and make some money, whether it's on DoorDash or Spark. And it's like 8:15, so Spark won't start sending stuff out again until whenever. In the mornings, it's all wonky here because nothing is on a schedule. Everything is wonky. And even last night, their app was messed up because it told me to pick it up at a certain time, and whenever it's past the time. Like, technically, it is past the time to pick up. But it would tell me that I still had 5 minutes before I would be there too early. So, once again, their clocks are wonked. So, we'll see. We're going to pick this one up, get it delivered, and hopefully, we'll get a Spark, and we can do that too. So, hang tight. Alright, guys. Well, I was... got the food, got in the car, and was getting it situated, trying to figure out how to get to this house. And it was like it was giving me like an address, like really close, because they're right behind the Wendy's somewhere. And before I could leave, the manager came out. She's like, wait. She's like, I think that's the wrong sandwich. I was like, oh, okay. So I guess there was she said there was a language barrier between her and her coworker. And so there was an issue there. And so I think the person at the drive-thru got the sandwich that was really for this. And so, but she got me the right sandwich. Still trying to figure out where I'm going. Maybe I'm going to this nursing facility. I bet so. And so, luckily I hadn't left, so this lady's getting the correct sandwich other one was just a biscuit and a sausage, and this one has like bacon and cheese and all this stuff. So it's a little crazy, but we got it done. Yeah, it's going into this nursing facility, so I'm not going to take you in with me to get this delivery done. Hopefully we'll get us something. I don't know, and it doesn't say anything about where to leave it. I guess usually I deliver here at night. I've never delivered to the day, so I don't know if I can go in or not. So we'll find out. We'll be back. All right, guys, I'm really confused. I don't know if this customer like canceled this order or what, because I have nowhere to go now. It doesn't tell me anything, and the $4.25 that was on here is gone. It doesn't say return to Dash. It doesn't say anything. It is the most bizarre thing I have ever seen. I've seen it happen on a Walmart Spark shopping order before, but not like this. So I don't know what's going on. I mean, I closed the app and got into it, but it still did the same thing. I don't know what's going on. Weird. And I got some weird person like right behind me. So there is a hot spot over here, so we're gonna see if we'll get this order, get something, get us started somewhere. I mean, I've been out here for probably 45 minutes. 50 minutes actually is when I turned on the mileage tracker. We did get gas, so we filled up, so we're good there. So now we're just waiting. So I'll be back when we figure this out. All right, y'all, I'm back at the same stoplight I was at when I made a U-turn to go deliver this. It just showed back up on my screen. It didn't say return to Dash. It didn't say anything other than oh, and I just got the message that says if you're having trouble, contact the customer. Whoa, what is going on? I got over here and it was gone. Like the whole order's gone. So we'll try this again. All right, guys. We just got our next one. I got that one dropped off. I just put it on the little bench because you can't go in without some code. It just said leave at the door, so there's a little bench in there, so I just put it there. And we're gonna go to Chick-fil-A, and it's upside down. It's $3.50 for 4 miles. I don't know. I mean, we just gotta get some money in the bank. That's what we're out here doing at the moment, waiting to get a Spark order. So hang tight. All right, guys, sorry I didn't take you to the drop-off because I wasn't even sure that was the right building, because these apartments need to cut the plants that are covering the building numbers. That building has 2 numbers, and both of them are covered with this giant bush that's grown however many, you know, feet that sign is up above the ground. So we'll see what we can get next. All right, guys, we're going to Ziggy Coffee. It is 6.5 miles for $12. Yay! Round of applause. Woo! All right, guys, let's go get some coffee.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
I have a DoorDash pickup for Brian H.
Brian H. Okay, go ahead, flip that window.
Thank you. Hello.
For Brian H.
Yes, that is correct.
Here's that drink, and there's one more bag.
All right.
Here is that final bag.
get it in the holder there.
it's okay.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Of course. Have a great one.
Thank you. You too. All right. We got all the things. 3 items, 1 drink, 2 food items. Let's go deliver it to Brian. All right, guys. We dropped that one off at a medical office. It's like an eye center where they do like LASIKs and stuff. That is the fanciest doctor's office I have ever been in. It reminded me of a fancy ass hotel. It is insane. Everything's white, marble, big, you know, fancy chandeliers. I mean, this one lady said it's so fancy in there. She goes, I didn't think I belong in there. I don't know, she had on some fancy clothes, so I think she just fit in just fine. So, we still haven't done a spark. It looks like it gets busy the next. Hopefully I can get a couple of them done before we head to the doctor, but we'll see what happens. Our first dash today was like $19 and something. Let me see. Go to the home screen. At $19.75, which is all the money we have made on DoorDash this week. So, good thing we have a really good paycheck for tomorrow, and we'll be able to take care of the bills, so I'm not worried about that. Just really working on trying to get these sparks. So, let's see what else we get. Alright guys, so and now DoorDash sent us this one. It is not good, to be honest. I mean, it's $1 a mile offer, but it's a big one. So it's $15.25 for 15.2 miles. Going to pick up at Golden Waffle. They're getting 3 items. They're getting a breakfast croissant melt, a Dr. Pepper, and some buttered toast. So, yeah, I don't know. A little, that was bizarre, because the motorcycle police turned into where I was turning out of. Then he makes like a U-turn, and then he was behind me. Now he's turning again. So I don't know where he's going, but luckily he's not coming to get us a ticket. So we're gonna head to Golden Waffle, and we should hopefully see you at the drop-off. They're so hard to find. Okay, now we're out of the zone. How lovely. Alright, well, we got back to Amarillo without a spark order and an upside down DoorDash order. It is $8 for 9.6 miles, picking up at Grandma's Burrito and to the water still. I was gonna stop at the QT to go to the bathroom, but now we're just gonna go to the water still and go to the potty there, and I'm gonna get some ice so that I can drink my water. So here we are at 10 o'clock, and we have, you know, we're just waiting. Hopefully I can get a spark. But, I mean, part of it's probably my fault for not taking any of those orders that they have been sending, because I'm not, I mean, you're not going to kill me. That's the key. And that's exactly what they were trying to do, is kill me with all those orders with all the heavy stuff. I mean, all the ones they sent had water, dog food, one of them had that 24 gallons of milk, plus a bunch of other stuff. So, you know, not today. Not this morning. You know, maybe we'll get some this afternoon that are better. We'll go from there. So, let's go get this order. They are both dropped off at the same location, so I guess that's a plus. So let's go. Alright, see what else we got. Alright, well, it's a DoorDash kind of day. And Spark is sent garbage, and then they sent one that was not to be picked up for 45 minutes at Sam's as a pharmacy pickup, so whatever. We're going to shop at United. It is $5.50 for 5.4 miles. We're picking up 2 items. And those 2 items are Coffee Mate Snickers Liquid Coffee Crema. So that's all we're getting. Coffee creamer. So, let's go shopping and we'll see what the drop. Finally got a Spark. It is not the best, and it's a pickup in like 20 minutes to a lovely Sam's Club. It is 1 pickup, and I don't even know, 17 items. Let's see what they're getting. Angus beef patties, cheesecake, French baguettes, orange juice, lasagna, Dawn, garlic, bath tissue, and a freaking case of water. Yeah. And they did not consider that case of water as a heavy order. And these people are not tipping. It's $7 flapping dollars. But now we'll be at 27 offers. So we have 23 to go, something like that. So we're gonna do this horrible offer. Then we might get, well, we probably won't get another one. We might be able to do a few DoorDashes before we leave town to go to the doctor. So here we go. Alright guys, this looks like a business, so I'm not going to take you in with me. It just irritates some of these people. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me, but I'm just not in the mood, you know, to get these people to say anything. So I'm going to get this dropped off, and I'm going to have to probably load it in the wagon. Because you know how Sam's orders are. They're a whole bunch of big flapping boxes and a case of water. So let's go get this and we'll be back. Alright guys, I think we're just going to do DoorDash until this evening, and maybe... Alright, I have no idea how much of that you saw. So it's $8.25, 9 miles, picking up 2 items, a tea and a sandwich from McAllister's. So let's go. Go. What's next? Alright guys, so we have a Chick-fil-A. It is 2.7 miles for $5.50. So let's go to Chick-fil-A. Alright guys, so we ended our dash so that we can go do what we need to do and go to the doctor's office, which is amazing because they called and started telling me some stuff and I'm like, I have an appointment for that. That's what I was told this appointment was for. Someone was supposed to meet me there. Well, apparently the appointment was so that I could get a referral for a cardiologist and a pulmonary function test, which he was supposed to do a year ago. So why I have to go back again when he told me he was going to make those appointments, I don't flippin' know, because somebody dropped the ball and I'm sick and tired of these doctor's offices pulling this crap. So she's like, oh, well, this isn't about this thing that they had told me it was for. She said, no, that's just an evaluation where they come to your house and they talk to you and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, that is not what I was told. So, I don't know, whatever. So, I still have this appointment. I said, I'm tired of this because I can't tell you how many times I've taken off work and y'all screwed shit up and not done what was said. Nobody's taught, one person's not talking to the other person. I don't know. They got all their shit messed up. So, enough of that. So we did one Spark. That was like $7. We went to a restaurant. They never tip. If it's a restaurant, you must forget them tipping. And on DoorDash, we made $62.25. And so, not horrible, you know, considering that I was really out here trying to do Spark, and Spark didn't help me any. So, I'm gonna grab something to eat because I'm hangry at the moment. And because of all their stuff, I gotta calm down because my blood pressure will be up. So, I'll have to try to calm down between now and the next hour of driving to the doctor's office. So, that's how that's gonna go today. So let me do what we need to do and we'll be back after a bit.